media and security risk, associated security risks. So first let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmed Saeed and I am working as a network security professional network security specialist in State Bank of Pakistan. And as far as my professional experience is concerned, I have over 12 years of experience in IT industry, and my education background is basically I have done my engineering in electronics, and I am Microsoft and Cisco certified trainer. Fine. So before going to start the topic, let me first describe what is internet, because social media is what related to internet. So first of all, we should know what is internet. So internet is a public network. What does it mean? It means everybody on internet can communicate, everybody on internet. Being an IT expert, if you ask me what is the biggest benefit of internet, I would say everybody on internet can communicate, everybody on internet. But what does it mean? It means if I am connecting to internet from some application, from some service provider, say I am in Pakistan, I am connecting to internet through Cybernet. My friend is in US and he is connecting to internet with some other service provider like American Online. So we are connecting to same service provider, a different service provider, and we are in different locations, but we can communicate with each other by using some application like Skype or any other application. So that is what the main benefit of internet. But being a security expert, if you ask me what is the disadvantage of internet, I would again say everybody on internet can communicate, everybody on internet. This should not be happened being a security expert, because on internet I could have my personal data on different websites. So if anybody will be able to access to my website or any information, that can be a security risk for me. So now I will focus on my topic by addressing what is internet. So my topic is social media and security risk. As we know that these applications and tools of social networking are becoming popular day by day. There are a lot of benefits of using these applications like Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn. There are many benefits that we can get out of them. Like these websites can be used for professional networking. These websites can be used for job searching. These websites can be used for a marketing tool for increasing sales and revenue. But on the other hand, every new tool and every new application will have some security risk that can put your computer or system or your personal data at risk. So being a end user of these applications, we should know what are the security implications by using these applications. If I compare these applications, I will actually give you an example according to the different application. So if I compare these applications, Facebook is like a casual application as compared to Twitter and LinkedIn. They are related to some professional work, you can say. So let me first focus on Twitter. Let me first focus on Facebook. There are three features that we normally use when we are using Facebook. We can add friends, and the second feature is we can update our status, and the third feature, we can share the application and softwares like games, quizzes, etc. So since we are living in the era of smartphones, so everybody is updating its status from the phones. Like one of my friends just write some yesterday he just write some messages on its Facebook wall. One of the messages, I am going to a vacation with my family in next week. And the second message is, I'm a bit tired of. And the third message is that I got a new job. These are some of the messages that my friend write on the Facebook walls. So although these messages looks harmless, but if you focus on the first message, I'm going for a leave, I'm going for a vacation for a whole next week. Actually, you are publicity on the internet that your house will be empty for next 1 week. So anybody on internet, any criminal can use this information. Fine? Because you have announced on the internet that you are on the vacation with family for a week. So any criminal, especially if you are living in Karachi, so any criminal can take that opportunity. Fine? Another example I would say regarding Twitter. You know that Twitter is an online application, and you can again update your messages, and anybody on the Twitter can follow those messages. Fine? Like some of the messages I have seen on the internet, on Twitter, like Microsoft will lay off 10% of its supply next year. This is the one message that I have read on Twitter. And one more message I have read on Twitter, I think in last month, that Bank Alpha will be acquired by some ABC bank. So these messages will have serious public, you can say serious public relations and security consequences. Like the employees of the company inform that their bank will be acquired by some other bank. So what will happen? The reputation of that bank, and these messages shows that company is not doing well, the bank is not doing well. So anybody can actually, the shareholder of those bank can just sell off their stocks. Fine. So these could be some of the risks that we can have while using these social networking sites. If I conclude my presentation, these social networking sites are valuable sites, but the use of these social websites will have some security risk in it that can compromise the state, that can compromise a company's state, or that can compromise an individual. So I would highly recommend that end user should be provided proper education and training, documentation and procedure, so that not only it can maintain its security, but it can also guide others to follow these guidelines. Thank you.
Q&As.
Actually, every site like Facebook, Twitter have passwords, and mostly you add your friends, the people you know, or their colleagues or friends or family members, etc. So how somebody like you were mentioning that a criminal can access your site and have an advantage?
Let me respond to it. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि presentation से पहले I informed you कि internet is a public network. So all the communication you throw on the internet will be not encrypted, will be not encoded. So anybody can use different tools, sniffers and all that tools to sniff your data. And the other thing, when you post your message on the Facebook, your friend can view those messages, but your friends of friends can also view those messages. This could be a chain, so that might have some security risk.
Just one thing I was always confused about. Suppose I am Javed's friend, and he has a very tight security on his Facebook. But I am in his friends list and I can see his update, his status. But mine is an open profile. So which security settings will prevail? Like if I can see his status on my wall on Facebook, does it mean that everyone, because my profile is public one, does it mean that everyone can see that status?
No, it does not mean that.
No.
But actually, update is the status that everyone is not actually hiding.
Okay.
So when you go to everyone's profile, you can see the updates, latest update. So this is not the default setting. So you have to actually customize your setting so that no one will be able, only your friends will be able to see the content. So you have to do some customization. It is not by default.
My question was, suppose he has done his customization and his is a very restricted.
He is secure, then he is secure.
Okay. All I was saying is that I can see the status,
Yeah,
but just because I have an open profile and everyone can see my update, doesn't mean anyone can see his.
Yes, definitely. If he will secure his access.
Alright. Thank you. Ahmed Saeed sir and Muslim comments.
On overall assessment, it's a very good presentation to me. However, I noticed 2 points. One was that
Please make those points.
one was that I think he was putting his hands in his pocket. That was discussed yesterday. We may cover this under distracting probably. Second was that it's my personal view, maybe it's wrong, that your voice should be just as high that it should reach the last person. Otherwise, your, what you can say, थोड़ा सा आपका impression में वो होता है कि loudness की
His vocal energy was very good.
Yes,
His vocal energy engaged the audience.
Yes.
Initially, the engagement was less, but then it increased because his vocal energy was very good. And I could see, because he's a trainer, he uses the pitch of his voice to engage people.
So I wonder how he will manage to end the whole day.
His vocal energy was. Any comments from the class? Anything that you would like to
I
comment
thought
on?
it was excellent.
It was good.
As a matter of fact, I would totally discount the fact that his hands were in his pocket.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
my total focus was on his delivery.
How many of you found his hands in his pocket distracting? So maybe you should think about it,
Yeah.
Alright? Okay. Now comments from me. Because you get all the good comments from your friends, I'm going to give you some tough comments. You were using a lot of fillers. Us were there, less than Wasim's, but still you used. And then you use a word which is very frequently, which is fine. Probably you are used to using that word, but you can train yourself, instead of using fine, if you could use an engaging sentence. Like you would say, are you with me on this? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that means fine is in your mind your connecting sentence. But fine just means that you're endorsing what you're saying. If you could turn that connecting sentence into an engaging sentence. Do you know what I'm saying? So it will do the same thing for you, that it will give you time to come to your next thought, but it will give more continuity to your presentation, and there will be more engagement with the audience, because the sentence would be targeted towards the audience. That is what you should look at. One of the best things that he did was that he used real life examples, so the audience could relate to it. He said Al-Falah Bank, he said my friend said this, and he said Karachi, and if you're away in Karachi for so many days, that means that you're telling people all of that. I wish in the end he could also have identified there are 3 ways you can prevent being insecure on the internet, something. So that would have, otherwise it is a good presentation. I think the only thing you need to work on is a little of your body language. Your movement was good, but pace it. Walk when you're not talking. Okay, see if you can do that. Walk when you're not talking. And I would also have a comment on your hands in your pocket. That's because it takes the attention away from your face. So essentially our objective is that the attention should remain on the face. Otherwise, I think it is a good